Welcome to Maroon Talk, the only segment dedicated for anything and everything UP Fighting Maroons. I'm Fimran, batch 2010 from UP Los Baños.
Enzo Rigondola, batch 2010, UP Diliman.
Hello, people. It is Final Four
Woo!
Saturday. Final Four weekend tomorrow.
Ito na.
Magkakalaman na po.
Ito na hinihintay natin ng matagal. Dumating na rin.
Pating na rin. After a 1 week break din, we witnessed yung... Ewan na panood mo yun, so yung UE Adamson game, playoff for number 4 no Wednesday. And
Saan ba ako nun? May meeting ako nun eh. Hindi ko napanood eh.
ayos din. An extended season at that with the Adamson again getting that final first slot after season 82 ba or 4.
80 ano? Di ba sila pumasok ng 85?
Baka nga meron na tong 85. Oo, oo. Ay, ay, ay.
Nung wala
Lasal.
yung Lasal.
Kaya nila Lasal. Oo, tama, tama.
Yun.
Yun. So, again, Nash Rosella Magic. And deserving nila yan. Tayo, we've been doubting Adamson the whole season. I for one. Pero yeah, ito yung ano, ito yung best way to prove na they belong. Okay yung ginawa nila. Kasi yun nga, pinag-usapan natin medyo magulo talaga nung 3 to number 7 na ano, na throughout the season no stand.
Oo.
So, great way for them to come out of that chaos and actually secure a Final Four berth. Unlike UE na binanggit.
Yun nga eh. Yung nga sabihin ko sana UE, parang, di ba yun yung, hindi natin in-expect eh. Parang, di ba nung time na top 4 sila ng UST, sabi natin parang, most likely kung may babagsak dyan, UST yun eh.
Mhm.
Tapos, hello. Biglang nag-slump yung UE. Diba? Losing streak. Tapos, yun,
Lang
bumagsak
talaga.
sila.
Oo. Yun yung ano natin, nabanggit natin nung mid-season preview, mid-season review, na posibleng yung, kasi, posibleng yung since nag-winning streak sila nung early in the first round, posible rin na come the second round, baliktad yung mangyari. And it did
Oh,
happen. Kasi nga,
true
that's
enough.
how it is in the UAP. And kita nga din natin na FEU had their own run as well. Malas lang nila siguro, no bias here, na if I'm not mistaken, if UP yung last silang kalaban. And that was their last hope of getting a Final Four berth. Unlike
Mm-hmm.
UP again, wherein they had 6 chances of actually securing a Final Four berth. Not one did they make the most and capitalize on. 6 chances, man. You only needed one win to get into the Final Four.
Wala.
It's probably tough to be a UE fan right now. Yun yung malala. Yun yung talagang loss of the season. That is the slump of the season. That is probably the disappointment of the season. I mean,
Kasi
ay, pa tayo nakakita ng ganun.
6 straight losses. Dipin mo yun. Ilang games sa isang round? 7.
Mhm.
So, 1-6 sila nung round 2. Di ba? Walang ano eh. Walang chance. Walang chance na maka Final Four. Kung ganun.
Correct. Parang,
Especially this season na sobrang dikit from 3 to 8. Sama mo na 8.
hmm,
Kasi isipin mo ngayon yung Ateneo, ilang wins sila? 4
four.
wins.
Oh, four.
Sila yung number 8. Usually yung number 8, mga ano lang yun eh.
Two. Parang
2
ganun.
or 3. Di ba? Mataas na yung 3. Tapos ngayon may 4. Ganun kadikit yung 3 to 8 seeds.
Mhm.
So, para mag 6 game losing streak ka, wala ka talagang pupuntahan other than
not the
bahay
final.
mo. Di
Oh,
ba?
oh,
Oo,
yun.
yun talaga.
So, wala eh. I mean, you're rooting for them, pero siguro, number one, they went cold, and number two, nabasa sila ng other teams, how to play them defensively. And it showed on the stat sheet. Yung usual scorers sila Lingo-Lingo, Galang, uh, Wilson. Biglang, yung mga losses sila, kung titingnan natin, puro walang, I mean, yung production nila in points, sobrang na temper down. Buti na lang si Jack Cruz Dumont pa yung nag-step up. Momo Way, of course. Minsan si Abate. Pero wala eh. Nawala sila. Anyway, we're not here to talk about UE, but let's talk about our matchup. UP versus UST. UP with the number two seed and the twice to beat advantage, and UST with the third seed. Coming
Ano
back,
to, meron tayong, medyo may history, di ba, sa matchup na to. As you know, the last time UST was in the Final Four, yung nag-final sila, tinalo nila yung UP nung
in the
season
same
82.
scenario. In the same scenario. Tama ba? Number two ba tayo?
Oo.
Oh, Ateneo yung one year.
Oo.
Like,
Oo.
you know. So, back in season 82, 2019, right before the pandemic, UP was number two with a twice to beat advantage. And UST was coming up big with the likes of Chabio, Renz Abando, Renzo Subido,
Renzo Subido.
Mark Nonoy, CJ Cancino, actually. CJ Cancino
Oo. Yes.
actually making the finals in that season. So it is a comeback for the UST team. Hindi ko alam kung sino si CJ Cancino in this game, these games, if ever. But again, a tough match up at that coming up for UP tomorrow in the Final Four. And dahil dyan, let us try to break down this match up statistically. Shout out to Pong Dacanes, the chief statistician of the UAP. Actually, nasa point na ako nang i-message siya and humingi ng kopya ng stats. But lo and behold, when I entered his profile sa Twitter, ando na pala, nakapost na pala for everyone to actually check out. So, we can't gatekeep this as well kasi ando naman talaga. There is a Google Drive of the summary of the statistics for women's, men's, and juniors basketball of the whole season 87 on his profile. It's just up to you kung siya i-download and check it out. It's right there on his Twitter profile. So, thank you so much, Sir Pong, for doing this. If nakikinig.
Thank you,
Okay.
Mr. Statistics.
Okay. So, what better way to break down these games if not statistically? So, ang mga napansin ko dito, medyo madami to, no? But yung nasa taas kasi doon is yung offensive summary as a team for all teams, no? So, number one, when I noticed, in terms of points scored, UP is number two with 73 points per game. And dikit ang UST at third with 72 points per game. UP is
Mhm.
second, UST is third. So,
Mhm.
dun sa ano na to, dikit tayo. Okay? Sa points allowed naman, which means how good your defense is, quote unquote, UP is actually fifth with 65 points allowed per game. And here, UST is last on the list, on in the league in points allowed, allowing 70 points per game. So, mukhang pwede tayong mag-capitalize dito sa stat na to.
Oo.
Mas,
Alam mo naman, UP ang marami talagang firepower yung team natin. So, against the worst scoring defense, yeah, pwede tayong ano dito, barbecue chicken.
so, kung hindi ka bantayan ng ano to, ng UST bukas, mahirapan sila. Kasi kung titignan natin, UP, we score 73 points per game. That's 3 points more than actual UST on the UST average. So if we capitalize on that, that would be good. Up next is field goal percentage. Medyo nagulat ako dito kasi tayo Zoe actually bash the team for not having a good field goal percentage. Pero apparently, tayo pa rin pala ang best in the league. We're number one in field goal percentage at 41%. We actually had 381 made baskets out of 926 attempts. So kung maano niyan, kung ma-decipher niya ang ano niyan, stat niyan, okay. Comparing to UST is number 3 in terms of field goal shooting. 36% ang kanilang percentage. 364 made out of 936 attempts. Pero to add to this, uh, number one ang UST sa most attempted field goals in the whole season. Yung 936 na yan, they are just one field goal attempt away. Kumbaga, to the next one, which is Lasal. Lasal actually attempted 935 uh, field goals this season. And they are,
Mhm.
sa percentage naman, sila ay second. So, top 3, UP, Lasal, and UST. And number 3 naman, ang UP. So, our offenses, again, medyo dikit with regards to this statistic. So, should I go on o may gusto kong i-discuss dito?
Sige, tuloy mo lang, tuloy mo lang.
Okay. Now, we go to the 3-point percentage. Medyo dikit na naman tayo dito. UP is number 4 in terms of 3-point percentage, 28% 3-point shooting, while UST is 5th, 28% as well sa 3 points. So 3 points dikit tayo with UST. Yun. So should I go to rebounds?
Oo, tuloy mo na sa
Sige,
rebounds.
sige. Natin. Sa rebounds naman, UP naman ay third with a total of 638 rebounds, while UST is at number 5 with 598. So sa atin, syempre, bulk is QMB and probably Francis. Ganyan.
Ito yung surprising sa akin na alam mo sa dami ng big men natin, bakit number 3 lang tayo sa rebounding? Yun yung parang nangyari yun. I mean, ilan yung big men natin na parang capable na maging rotation player sa ibang team. Pwede pa nga maging starter. Tapos, third lang tayo sa rebounds. Total rebounds. Parang may mali eh, di ba?
Oh, good point, Zoe. So chinek ko ngayon kung sino ba yung number 1 at 2 sa rebounding. Number 1 is actually Lasal with 698. That is 60 rebounds ahead of us. Number 2 is FEU with 656 because of a monster named Mo Konate. Dito sa stats summary na to, meron ding mga record eh. And dun sa rebounding stat, titingnan natin dito. Isa lang ang pangalan na nandun. Record for the whole season. That is someone named Mohamed Konate with actually, ito top rebounds niya, top games niya with rebounds. He had 27, 26, and 25. Hindi ko lang maalala. Wala na nakalagay dito kung sino yung kalaban nila dito. Pero yun, bulk of, kaya siguro umabot sila ng number 2 in terms of rebounding dahil kay Konate. And sa Lasal naman, syempre, it's gonna be KQ and Mike Phillips. So, yun ang ano. So, posibleng, kasi sa UP, again, it's mostly QMB, leading the rebounding. So, posibleng nga talaga maging third lang tayo. Or if ever man maging fourth tayo, siguro doon tayo makakapag ano, mag, pwedeng kumwestiyon. Kasi hindi rin naman talaga biro yung mga nauna sa atin with this year.
Gets naman.
Interesting,
Iba
interesting.
rin talaga yung Mike Phillips eh.
Oo
Sa
naman.
hustle, di ba? Sa offensive rebounds lalo.
Hindi mo ma...
Anyway,
Moving on to assists naman. Medyo dikit again. UP is second with 247 total assists and UST is third with 237. To connect to this, I checked kung sino yung top 10 assist men in the whole league and lo and behold, it's two familiar names. Number one on the list sa top 10 assists, sa league leading assist guys is Padrigao with 6 assists per game. He's number
mm,
one. And second is JD Kagulangan with 5 assists per game. And dito ko lang din naalala na JD actually only played 12 games this season. So medyo partida pa nga na nandun siya sa top 5 na assist leaders in this game. So dikit pa rin in terms of points scored, assists, 3-point percentage, and field goal. Yan. Tapos dito tayo magkakatalo. One interesting ano. Or probably one stat na nakita ko na umangat ang UST kaysa sa UP. Turnovers. For turnovers, UP is number 6 in the whole league in turnovers committed. So yung mga tinapon natin na bola, kumbaga we are the third
third most
uh,
third most turnovers
prone
sa
team in the league
uh
with 241, while UST is number 2 in terms of taking care of the ball with 260
mhm.
overs only in the whole league. Uh Again, something to watch out for tomorrow is yun, if we commit a lot of turnovers while UST takes care of the ball, posibleng mahirapan tayo securing that win in this Final Four. Tapusin ko lang. Uh, Aside from that, I also noticed that inisip ko, actually heading to this episode, inisip ko, okay, sino ba dapat yung kailangan i-contain ng UP to get the win? Should it be Padrigao? Should it be Cabanero? Should it be Tongkara? Should it be one of those players only and uh, let the other players do their thing? Kasi if we do that, posible bang okay na tayong manalo if we contain one player at that?
Mm.
Or lahat ba? I mean, is it the whole team na dapat pigilan? So not focus on one player at all or just play the game and let the offense come to them. I mean, let the UST offense come to them and kung sino man yung pumutok, let it be. But after seeing the stats in terms of scoring in the whole league, two players from UST are actually in the top 10 scoring leaders in the whole league, namely Nick Cabanero and Mo Tungkara.
Makes sense.
They are number 2 and number 3 respectively, actually. With 16 points per game for Nick Cabanero and Mo Tungkara with 13 points per game. Ahead of them is someone named Kevin Kiambao. So
Mhm.
sila lang ang sumusunod kay Kiambao from the top 10 in scoring. So, and no, as we mentioned earlier, Padrigao nga naman is the assist leader in the league. So
No
if
wonder,
ay oo, tama, makes sense, 'di ba?
'di
Makes
ba?
sense.
Makes
So,
sense.
sila May assist na nanggagaling doon. Okay. So if that three-headed monster uh is effective tomorrow, is alive tomorrow in the Final Four matchup, it's gonna be a tough time for the UP Fighting Maroons if everything clicks for UST. And we've seen it happen. I think, sige, discuss muna Enzo. Hanapin ko natin yung results natin versus UST.
Kung ako tatanungin, tingin ko sa tatlong ulo na yun, ang puputulin ko si Padrigaw. Kasi
Focus.
focus ka dun. Kasi kung wala siya, walang facilitator. So tingin ko kung wala yung facilitator nila, hindi magiging ganun ka-effective yung si Tungkara tsaka si Cabanero. Alam naman natin yung individual capabilities nila. Pero, alam mo yun, make them work harder, I guess, for their points kung makakuha sila. Diba? Si Cabanero, ano yan eh, may pagka-perimeter oriented yan, shooter yan. Bantayan mo, dikitan natin. Yun, basta make them work harder for their points. Um, kung kayang i-full court pressure si Padrigaw the whole game, why not? 'Di ba? Basta tingin ko it starts and ends, hindi naman ends, pero sobrang laking bagay ang magagawa kung kay Padrigaw pa lang mapipigilan mo na sila. Huwag mo silang bayaang makapag-set. Huwag mo silang bayaang alam mo yun, maka-establish na rhythm na as a team, tanggalin mo yung si Fortsky. Yun lang, tingin ko.
Yeah, actually, inisip ko rin yun. And I actually agree with your statements. Yun din yung inisip ko kanina. So, it's all of it's all a matter of paano lang execute yun. Should it be Harold on him, Rayland, sino ba best
Mhm.
player? Jerry on Padrigaw the whole game, or whoever.
O
Checking
someone bigger pa. Aldous, ganun.
Aldous, oh, kaya din
Diba?
naman.
Bigyan mo ng length against him. Yun. Baka ganun. Longer arms, longer limbs yung bumantay sa kanya. Baka mas kayanin.
Let's see. Pero again, that's something to watch out for. Kung sino magiging ka-matchup ni Padrigaw tomorrow. Sino babantay sa kanya at that. So checking the past games natin versus UST, if we remember correctly, both games UST was actually leading at times.
Mm.
Second round, it was 83-73, getting the win. And nung first round, it was 81-70. But both games, actually, yung UP, sumipa na lang nung latter part ng game, ng fourth quarter at that. So, ito yung kwentuhan nila Lance and Bea na the final score did not dictate how the game went on. Kaya, again, if we do not address yung ganong klase ng setback, which I mean when UST is actually leading in the game, and we don't adjust to it, kasi again, the Final Four is a different ball game. Baka mahirapan tayo. But what I'm saying here is hopefully dapat kapag simula pa lang and we do actually have a dominating uh performance, that would be the best way to go kasi UST is still a deadly opponent heading into the
Mhm.
ha.
Yung isa pang gusto ko i-point out na stat, tingin ko interesting. Palagi natin sinasabi nung season na maganda yung depensa ng UP, 'di ba? Tight yung defense nila. Pero hindi siya nagre-reflect kung titignan mo yung field goal percentage allowed, yung points allowed. Hindi sila top eh.
Mhm.
Pero nag-top sila sa steals.
Mhm.
UP 110 total steals, 7.8 steals per game. Yun yung number one. And I think yun talaga yung strength natin as a team na we force turnovers which lead to easy fast break opportunities. Kaya we play best when yun, sa ganong yung takbuhan na fast break, uh, may numbers advantage tayo, ganyan. Pagka ganon yung laro, mas mabilis, advantage UP yun eh. Pero kailangan may steal, di ba? Dun siya nagsisimula. Yun yung brilliance ng defense natin.
And to actually,
On the other hand,
eh, kaya,
on the other hand,
excuse mo na. To actually add to that, to prove that point even more, number one steals leader is actually JD Kagulangan. Siya ang
mm,
number one sa buong league with 21. Ah, yeah, 21 steals. Up next is actually Mike Phillips with 24. Pero mas mataas yung average ni JD. Kasi nga, 12 games lang siya naglaro. So, that's almost two steals per game for these two. Kasi nga, ang number two din naman sa steals ay, hindi pala, it's actually Ateneo. And Lasal is at number four pa. Okay, sige, go. So, go
ito
ahead.
yung maganda dyan. Ito yung interesting against UST. Meron palang stat na steals allowed.
Turnover
Steals
siya,
allowed.
turnover siya kumbaga, pero steals lang.
Oh, so yung
Di ba?
turnovers mo
From steals.
na steals, yon. UST ang number two. So, you have one team na number one sa steals versus a team na hindi nagpapasteal ng bola. Yun yung maglalaban ngayon.
Ilan ang UST na steals allowed?
85.
85 steals allowed. So they are second in the league. UP naman,
Oh, ang UP steals allowed number 6 with 100.
100 steals allowed ang UP.
Oh,
Total. So kung per
total.
game yun,
Per game 7.1 tsaka
ah,
6.0. So, okay din. Magandang ano din, magandang tignan. And makes sense kasi si Padrigaw magaling siyang point guard. Magaling siyang ball handler. So yung tapos si JD, one of the top stealsmen, 'di ba?
mhm,
Parang ang ganda nung clash nila.
oo.
So tingin ko magiging magandang laban to bukas. And sana manalo na yung UP pero hindi ako magugulat kung magkaroon ng do or die game
Oo.
next week.
It's actually correct. Oo, hindi tayo pwedeng, I mean, if you get the win, that would be totally satisfying already. And that's gonna be a really convincing result at that. Pero if hindi, yun nga, siguro hindi tayo dapat ma-surprise. Kasi, I mean, UST is uh, coming up right now and we've been seeing that the whole season. And who knows? Kasi just like how they did nung ano nga, nung 82, kung
Mm.
makapaya yung UP, that could happen again. And one more key factor here is that they now have a reliable FSA at Mo Tongkara,
Yep.
wherein When was the last time they had a reliable FSA? Chabio,
Sabi, yo.
back in 82. So again, it is a similar experience of sorts, similar matchup, if we may, comparing this matchup, this Final Four matchup at that to that Season 82 matchup. Siyempre, hindi natin maalala ngayon yung nangyari nung first game nung Season 82 kasi sobrang na-highlight na yung pagkatalo nung Game 2 nung Final Four na yun. But,
Yung ba yung tambak tayo?
tinakbakan ba tayo nun? Hindi ko maalala.
Yung,
Pero
naalala ko yun, ano yun eh. Ah, isang Sunday yun ng bar exam eh. Kaya hindi ko napanood yung second game.
Final Four
Nakita ko
ba?
lang, oh,
Eh,
Final Four.
yung Game 2, yung Game 1 ba yung sinasabi mo? Kasi yung
Two
Game 2,
ata yun eh.
yung Game 2 nun weekday. Ito yung first time ko na kasama si Ate Casey. So, nung sa
Ah,
play, sa MOA,
game 2 ba yung,
yung
yun
shot,
ba yung may tira si ano,
yun yun.
Subido?
Yun ang alam ko eh. So, Game 1
Ah,
is
baka game 1 yata yung sinasabi ko.
tambak.
Tambak, tambak.
Pero nung Game 1, first game natin against them nung 82, tambak din. That was our second game of the season nung sa Araneta. Uh, we won against FEU nung first game, nung nag-alley kay Richie. That was the first game of the season at during a Wednesday. Tapos yung second game, wherein weekend na, so marami ng tao. Yun, Sabado ata yun sa Araneta, we were destroyed by Abando, Nonoy, and Chabio with a dominating win no first round. Pero nung second round, I think nanalo na tayo against them. Hindi ko lang maalala yung ano. Pero andyan naman yung episodes sa Maroon Talk playlist. Try nyo panoorin. For fun. Ay, well, di pala fun kasi talo pala tayo dun sa series na yun. Yun.
Pero kung ganun yung nangyari nun, parang na-reflect na yung nangyari ng Final Four. Sana yung mangyari sa Final Four ngayon, ma-reflect din yung nangyari ng eliminations. So,
Oh,
sama tayo.
we have the psychological advantage beating them twice this season. Uh, Kaya lang problema kasi sa UST, hindi mo rin alam kung sino puputok eh. There were games this season na si Manaytay was amazing. Si Paranada was amazing. Si Crisostomo with the POG one time early in the season. Uh,
Mm.
Etong si Estacio, baka pumutok din. Someone we were hyping on since nung preseason. He was doing really well nung Phil Oil. So what if he gets unleashed tomorrow? Uh, yeah, yun. In terms of firepower, hindi rin naman sila nagkukulang. It's all a matter of how they balance that firepower tomorrow and actually unleash it. Kasi it's one thing
Mhm.
saying na you have actual talent, actual firepower, but if it doesn't get released and executed, wala rin yun. So, on our end, we haven't really talked about UP much, pero alam niyo naman siguro anong aabangan dito eh. We need a steady JD. We need an efficient QMB. If Harold comes continues his momentum from that career game last game against UE, posibleng tapos
Mm.
yung laban. If that happens again this game, posibleng tapos na talaga yung laban tomorrow. But if you have a contributing Francis, a contributing Aldous, a Jerry Abadiano, if Terence Fortea goes on fire, if Raylan Torres and Jan Felicil gets his game back.
Oo.
That should be it tomorrow. Wala nang game 2 kung ganun ang mangyari. But again, that's all in dreamland and we are all fantasizing about something na could be a perfect game. But again, you can't really say until it all happens tomorrow. Ikaw, Zo,
Oo.
prediction mo na mangyayari?
Tingin ko merong someone sa UP na puputok na hindi natin na-expect. So someone like Jan Jan or Mark Belmonte or
Chico?
Aldous. Chico, ewan ko kung palalaroin siya eh.
Posible.
Pero yung mga nabibigyan ng playing time, tingin ko one of them magkakaroon ng
Career.
moment. Oh, pwede mo sabihin career game
I like that.
bukas.
I like that. I like that. Oh, huwag tayong magulat. Well, magugulat tayo. Hindi lang natin alam kung sino. Posibleng mangyari talaga yun. Hindi lang natin alam kung sino yung puputok na yun. Though it could be one of the starters still, but could be a career game. And if not, if ever hindi naman mangyari yun, pwedeng dalawa. Dalawa yung mag-lead ng team bukas
Mm.
for us to get the victory. But,
Hindi naman necessary na alam mo yun, yung unknown player yung magiging leading scorer.
mhm,
Pero basta merong isa diyan na magkakaroon ng big contribution sa outcome bukas.
step up. Yes.
Oo, may mag-step up diyan.
Abangan natin lahat kung sino yun. Per UST na sabi na namin at least from our point of view. Um, they have sabi natin, they have the talent, they actually have the capability of actually advancing. And they proved that by being actually in the Final Four with the tough competition that there was in the whole league and especially noon sa lower bracket nga as we were mentioning nung the whole season. So again, as you've been saying the previous seasons as well, it's nice to see UST back competing in the Final Four, and that
Yup.
UST crowd will be back for sure tomorrow. Cheer their hearts out. So it's gonna be electric. It's gonna be an intense atmosphere tomorrow. So
Saya
sobrang
yan.
kagulo yan bukas, Araneta. So we got tickets. Congratulations to all of you. So, ano pa ba? Ano naman? Sa kabila, let's try to it's Lasal and Adamson on the other end of the spectrum. Feeling ko makuha na ng Lasal yan in one game. No disrespect to
Oo.
but kita nyo,
Ma it's ano eh, it's Lasals to lose. Yung
yeah.
sabi ko na, tong season na to, it's Lasals to lose.
Mm,
Kompleto sila eh. From offense, defense, intangibles, coaching, di ba?
championship experience.
O experience nila. Nandun sa kanila lahat eh. Yung UP, I mean, alam naman natin yung nangyari this season na very up and down tayo relative to our expectation of the team. Kung ano yung meron tayo. Very up and down yung performance natin. Hindi mo alam kung anong team yung magpapakita sa second quarter o sa third quarter ng isang game. Ganun saka up and down eh, di ba? So, yun. Kaya tingin ko Lasal ang llamado na dapat favored na manalo ng championship this season. With all due respect sa UP,
Kumbaga,
objectively
ano,
speaking,
In
'di
terms of
ba?
ano, in terms of consistency,
Oo.
kasal yung ano yung talagang steady the whole season. In terms of effort, in terms of results, UP nga medyo hindi natin masabi, di ba? So minsan talaga nagtataka na lang tayo kung paano gagawin
I
dito.
mean, of course, natalo din ang Lasal sa NU. Same as UP. Natalo din sa
Para sa UE.
NU. So,
Sa UE, natalo sila sa UE.
oh, natalo din sila sa UE. So,
Pero
pero yun nga, minsan kasi yung UP, sa isang game, meron dalawa o tatlong different teams na maglalaro eh.
sa atin,
Alam mo yun?
sa
Sa
atin,
atin, sa atin, sa atin. Kaya parang, ang hirap pagkatiwalaan minsan eh.
so hindi mo masabi. Hindi mo sabi. So, malalaman natin bukas kung anong team yung maglalaro.
Oo.
Para sa
Tingnan natin yung first quarter. Ano mangyayari sa first quarter? Diba? Marami ba tayong free throws na
Aha.
masushoot?
Magta
Ah,
tayo, ikutin ba natin yung bola?
magta-traveling.
Kanya-kanya ba?
Magta-traveling ba tayo na maraming beses? Ano yun? Ang dami nating ano yun, daming inconsistencies talaga throughout the season na yun yung ano natin, parang yun yung kailangang iwasan talaga.
Mhm.
Starting tomorrow.
Yeah. Ito na yun. Ito na yun. Wala na tayong hahanapin pang laro. We just put out the stats for appreciation para nga ma-breakdown natin ng mas maayos yung matchup bukas. Pero for them, the players, the coaches, those going at it on the floor tomorrow, throw the stats out. Again, it's just gonna matter kung sino man yung mas may gustong manalo bukas. So if they don't have that killer instinct, whether it be UP, whether it be UST, that's gonna be the losing team tomorrow.
Mhm.
To want it, you have to have that it factor in your heart as a player tomorrow to actually get the win. So kung wala ka nun bukas and takot ka, umupo ka na lang sa bench or just watch. Kasi
Yep.
hindi pwedeng ano yan. Hindi pwedeng, hindi pwede ang bata, quote unquote, dyan sa court bukas for a Final Four matchup. Hindi biro yan. So talagang whoever team gets the win, I would say is really deserving of it. So yeah, hoping for the best, of course. Coming off a 1 week layoff, if I'm not mistaken, the team went somewhere and did their own training camp. Hindi ko
Mhm.
saan yun. But hopefully they are relaxed and recharged for the game tomorrow. And yeah, focus. Malalaman natin once the players come in, how their eyes would look, how their body language would be presented. And I would say simula pa lang with those observations, probably malalaman natin sino mananalo. Okay? Kaya ito, this
Kaya
is
yan.
already the, if we get to win, the fourth straight finals appearance natin, hopefully. And sana man lang, sawa na tayo second place.
Yep.
So, let's get that win tomorrow. Support our boys. Go all out in terms of cheering as well. And yeah, yun sa akin. So, ikaw.
Yun din eh. Yun din. Sabi na ni Film lahat. Sabi mo na lahat. Kaya natin yan. Basta, wag lang tayong magpapakatanga sa court.
Yun lang di ba?
Yun lang.
Yun eh.
Yun lang, yun lang.
Yun talaga
Kasi,
yun.
tsaka, may upper hand tayo kasi yun nga, natalo natin USC twice nung season. Both times, like we said, lumamang yung UST at some point. Tapos, nag-pull away yung UP late in the game. Which says a lot kasi ibig sabihin, parang merong adjustment na ginawa yung UP na parang hindi na counter. Wala nang counter punch yung UST. Parang ganun. At some point, later in the game. So, yun. Parehong magaling na coach yan. Si Coach Pido, si Coach Gold. Very capable coaches. So, tingnan natin yung brains nila kung paano nila lalabanan ng isa't isa as the game goes on tomorrow.
Yun. Very well said, Zoe. And sa ngayon, you just have to wish good luck to the team and hopefully get that big, big W tomorrow. Maraming
Yep.
salamat everyone. As always, we
Thank
will
you.
support our team and hoping for the best tomorrow talaga. Wala akong ibang masabi. Pero hindi, hopefully manalo talaga tayo. And see
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
finals berth. And cheer dance on Sunday. Sana makuha rin yun. Okay?
Let's
Again,
go.
as always, UP fight everybody. See you guys on
UP
the
fight.
get
Let's
this win.
go.
Get this win, boys. Peace.
Kaya yan.
Get boys.